It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback. Running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Columbia, home field of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see live from the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on another SEC team, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Bulldogs offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Looking for a gap. It's a stop him behind the line, 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Same tailback, another carry. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to run.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. On the run, it's Booth. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Chapin looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of the 17.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. Boom. Ball carrier brought down at the full position here.
Well, this defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Great job in his opening possession. Now they have to deal with some serious crowd noise as they try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
It's up a second. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the offense is trying to overpower him at the line of scrimmage, and it's not working out. The defense getting lower, winning the leverage battle. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal. You got to think about maybe going through the air here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Now it's 3rd and goal in the opening drive. Can they get a touchdown and draw first blood here? Play action fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Mississippi State. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Missouri's offense gets their first crack now. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today. You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. He's there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. And the wideout goes in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. He's so lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Hunt over the middle. It's Manning.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to chuck it again. It's made offside. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And it's good right down the middle.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really would have gone for it.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense is back out there now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Shapen. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off here. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Wow, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. Out of the gun now, down. On the run, he'll let it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. And the running back takes the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Manning. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Using his legs, it's Hardy. In the clear at the 25. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Hardy. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. So it's Mississippi State on top so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
These in-breaking routes can be tough on these receivers, sometimes worried about a big hit from a safety or a linebacker. Definitely not focused on the football here, or you would have been able to bring that one in.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Makes a quick catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
With 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Thompson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, he makes the catch! And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, then you pull the ball and you've got open targets behind him. That's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Motion now from the tight end. On first down, it's play action. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
second down after that short completion. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Looks like Mississippi State will have the first down.
Nothing better than that. Fourth down and 1. Hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Bootleg looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They connect on the PAT and lead 14-6 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. On the ground, it's Hardy. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grabbed by the receiver. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with the sack.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Harris. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With sure hands, it's Coleman. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Lose the ball to the 38, another first down. Looking downfield, it's Shapen. He makes the grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Now they call a run. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. And here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Manning. Bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw here. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. On the run, it's Hardy. Gets the 1st and still running. They make it for the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Missouri now in the red zone. And they pick up the first on the ground. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And out comes the field goal unit. And that kick better than that. Settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To throw, it's Shapen. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. What a move, and he's free. Who's in the clear? Inside the 20. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Mizzou.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He runs it into the end zone. That conversion will tie up this game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Back to pass. It's Shapen. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
The completion sets up a second down play. Here comes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And that run produces a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. That's a nice catch along the sideline, but it gains nothing. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Scanning the field. It's Shapen. Short connection to the tight end here. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it froze the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. An inside give now from the shotgun.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And there's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Defense trying to hang on. The 12th play of the drive here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. Loss on the play. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Back to throw. It's Shapen. Goes to his right side there for the completion. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. He missed it, and the game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Love the call here on 3rd and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the first down.
Fresh set of down for the offense. First down. Looking for a receiver. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Testing the right side here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Bounced right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Makes the catch. It's Williams. A completion makes it second down. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can he get there on the ground? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he takes it around the 20. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Takes a deep shot on the move. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. To throw, it's Shapen. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Tight end makes the grab.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Pass complete. It's second down now. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hardy. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 56 yards away. Never in doubt.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. With sure hands, it's Booth. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Shapen. Catch made on the left side. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Running back with the football. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Third down after that running play. It's an option look. Ball comes loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Missouri now operating in the red zone. And they'll use the ground game here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Wants to throw it. He's got it, looking for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
This drive was already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on second down now. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on third and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, this has been tough to watch. So disappointing. They just can't punch it in. They're that close on third down, and the offensive line gets dominated at the line of scrimmage, and you tackle behind the line. Oh, my gosh. Chris, the question is, are they going to go for it here on fourth down, or are they just going to take the points?
And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Pass caught, 2nd down now. They keep him guessing with a run. Breaks into open space. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to throw. It's Shapen. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Williams. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Here we go, 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Defense stuffs him right there, no gain. 4th down coming up. Can the quarterback come through under pressure? Down a score late here in the 4th. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. Leaning on the run game here late. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Looking for a gap, it's Hardy. Tackle, but 1st down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Has the 1st down and more. They've got him down, but the offense gets the 1st down they needed to just run the clock out.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.